Hey, it's Chuck. You're back with Milton Daily Homes, and I would put today's list on par with yesterday for quality. There's some really terrific homes in the list, and I've got 15 of them, so I better get to it. So the first one is 479 McJanet. It's at 299.9. It's a two-bedroom, two-washroom, which traditionally when I see that, it looks a lot like the smaller model, but it could be a bigger one. When you look at the room sizes, they look a little bit bigger. But if it's the small one, they typically don't sell nudging up to 300. So it says price to sell. It depends on the model. But if it's the small one, they're probably a little bit high on there. So Sherwood's the next one. 309, and Sherwood's a nice street. It's close to a park. It's close. You can walk to the GO train, the Arts Center. It's in that nice little pocket south of Main Street that I think in years to come is really going to blossom into a nice. It's almost like wine, like which ones are going to mature, which ones are going to turn to vinegar. This neighborhood, I think, is going to really turn into a nice place years from now, if it's not already, which I think it is. So you walk basically through the middle of the house, and there's this little alcove over to the side, and then you've got the kitchen. That's it on your main floor. That's all you can do. The kitchen has good colored cabinets. There's only one washroom upstairs, and what they've done to add some extra space here is to put a finished basement, and they have two shots of the backyard but none of the basement, so I think that was a little bit of an error on their part, but it does say finished basement here too, and with the way that main floor is laid out, the extra room downstairs is a big plus. Next one up is 682 Hamilton Crescent, and same price and a little bit bigger, if I remember correctly. This one here, I find it's a much better floor plan, better design than the previous one that we were looking at, and it looks like they've done some upgraded flooring here too. The kitchen, it looks terrific. There's nothing wrong with that kitchen at all. You've got 3 bedrooms upstairs. Same thing, one full bathroom that's shared between between the master and the rest of the rooms. You've got a walk-in closet in the master, and these guys have finished their basement too, and they've even got a little hot tub in the back. So between the two, I don't think there's any doubt that this one is certainly at first glance much more appealing. Hutchinson, next one here, 359.5, and this is a Spring Ridge model. It's 1717 square feet, and just to give you some context, I sold a 1,500 square foot home at this, like basically more than this. So you're talking about much more square footage. These guys have the hardwood floors, the kitchen. I mean, they've really done a nice job here. I'm amazed at this price. I mean, look at the backyard. That's not cheap to do. I bet you they spent 10 grand easy there, probably more. I don't know why they listed so low. When I first saw this one, I thought, this seems underlisted. So this might be something that's listed below market value. So you definitely want to hop on it pretty quick. Giddings Crescent is at 399.9, and it says detached, but when you look at, I mean, I don't even know if you could walk between those homes. That's how close they are. So does it make, I mean, technically you're separated. Usually when you're this close, what the builders have done is they've actually poured one foundation wall, so you do share a wall underneath the ground. It's called a link home. Do you go with a semi? I mean, do you save some money that way? Hardwood floors. The kitchen has the breakfast window that goes kind of to the family room, so that's just off to the side. I think the floors here, the way that they're angled, makes this room look long and narrow. But again, sometimes camera angles, it's really hard to tell. The other shots here, I think that's just the other side of the master bedroom, and so there you go. 3 bedrooms upstairs. I would guess this one's probably 1,800 square feet. But hardwood everywhere except for the 2 other rooms that aren't the master bedroom. Centennial Forest, 409, and Drury Park. We're starting to see a couple more come out in Drury Park, and they're usually spring-fall listings. For some reason, they tend to fall into that category. You've got a double-wide driveway here, single-car garage, and beautiful inside. California shutters. The kitchen looks like it's pretty updated. I mean, these homes are starting to show their age a little bit, but this particular home really has the goods. They've definitely got a style to it, and very little maintenance required in the backyard, which is good because this is more of a retirement community. This is a place where you can settle down. So I like the 409. I'm wondering if they maybe would get more of an audience under 4, because I know a lot of people cap that retirement home, the empty nest home, at 400. So that would, I bet you that would double the amount of activity that they've had. But all in all, really, it's a nice listing. Minchin Way is 469. Double car garage on this one. It's a corner property. So what you get with the corners, you get all these windows here, much more light than you'd find with the average house. They've done a, I don't know if that's a granite or a marble countertop. Quartz, I don't know what kind of material it is, but they've undermounted the sink. They've got a gas stove here, it looks like. Pot lights all around the kitchen. They've done some moldings here. So it looks nice. Again, lots of windows in that dining room. That's probably designed to be a family room, but they've converted to dining. Looks like smooth ceilings there too. And there's no context for where those are. I have no idea if they're upstairs, downstairs. Double car garage, if this one's a half decent size, and it says it's over 2,000 square feet at 469, I would imagine they're doing pretty well, especially with those little tweaks like the granite counters. It does say granite here, actually, the pot lights, all those things, all good stuff. Turner Drive is at 499.8, and so you've got a home that's about 2,300 square feet, plus there's a finished basement. And the last time this one was listed, which was in the recent future, I thought it was a great deal. I still think it's a great deal. This is an excellent angle to show you how everything lays out. So you've got your family room. Over that wall is the dining room. You can see the light, and then there's the family room above the garage. Then you've got the kitchen over on this side here. And I don't know if that's a wallpaper, like a river rock, if they've, I don't know, but I like the way it looks. The kitchen, I love a good white kitchen with nice backsplash, and there's your second floor family room. The only thing that might take away from this space is the fact that your bedrooms are really opening up there. So what do? Do you watch a movie up there? It's a good sitting area, it's a good area to talk, but once people start going to sleep, it may not have as much function. And a supersized master bedroom. Looks like there's some nice tiles here too, and then there's your basement. So all in all, this one I think has the goods in a big way at $499. It's a great value. I think for the size, you won't find much more than this. Dixon Drive. So now you're talking about a 3-bedroom home here, and there's 4 washrooms because they've done one in the basement. And so what you get with this one on Dixon is you get this one open room with hardwood floors, and then your kitchen opens up here. That's all you get. So your second floor, your family room is only on the second floor in this one, unless you didn't need the dining room, you just opened up that whole area. And they've got a finished basement too. I would take Turner over this one without a doubt. This is not a bad listing though. This is, I mean, there's a lot of heat. Right now, the 5 to 550 range, there's a lot of things colliding. There's a lot of homes listed. And so as a buyer, you have pretty good selection about the homes that you can purchase. Mesur, I don't know how you say that, 544.9, double car garage. It's more the split level and 4-bedroom. So then you've got, so you walk up the stairs, and then you've got this room here that opens up. So this would be more of, I believe, like a dining room, and then you get back in the kitchen and the family here. Yeah, so that's the room right there. You get up the stairs, there's the second floor. That's the entrance coming down there. And you can also get in from the garage too. I don't know if I'm making any sense here, but you've got, there's your kitchen. I mean, it's not bad. It looks like they've upgraded to a granite countertop as well. And I find with these ones, the bedrooms are a little bit small. That's a big complaint that we get. And the family room off the kitchen could be a little bit larger. That's what a lot of people say when they go see this particular model. 544.9 seems a little bit aggressive to me. Yates Drive 578. This is a Stone Church or a Melville model. It's 5 bedrooms, so they've converted upstairs. Normally it's a 4, and they've done some mods to make it a 5. Hardwood floor. I mean, it's not mind-blowingly awesome, but it's solid. There's some good stuff. There's hardwood. There's a gas fireplace, 9-foot ceilings. And there's the ensuite in this one is nice and big, very impressive. If you've upgraded it, it's very nice. 578. I don't know. I mean, originally when I talked about this the first time it was listed, maybe 3-4 weeks ago, I liked it. I mean, I think there's still some good features, but even that 550 to 6 range. I mean, because of what's happening underneath it in the 5 to 550. Could you live with a 2,500 square feet, you know, for 530, 540? instead of the 580. So it seems to me like that's a dead spot between people shooting past 6 or people really in the mix just over 5. So I'm not seeing a lot of activity personally in that range. So this one's 2,700 square feet, and we can see the price range now. We're now cranking it up. I mean, stone and stucco is going to give you some value. Inside, there's absolutely nothing wrong. It's a beautiful house. The big win on this one here is, I like this too. It's a kind of a turret in the back there off the master. It backs onto green space, protected land. And so this one here still seems a little bit high to me, but I can see the value in someone looking and saying, I need the backyard there. But there was one on Quinlan that was 639 that I think beat this one on size and maybe a little bit on features too. Conservation Road, west of Guelph Line, 859 is the price for this one. Double car garage. This might get Chuck pick of the day. I think it's a super deal. 8 acres. Nice open concept design. You've got this, I mean, looking out over the trees. The kitchen's been renovated. Master, lots of closet space. This looks like you're sort of in the Starship Enterprise right here. I mean, that's a neat room. It'd be fun to watch some TV or just hang out. And then you really have a lot of the outdoors that are mixed in with the indoor here too. Look, nice little kind of pool jacuzzi area. Basement's been done really well. So this one, for that price, there's some really good country properties coming out. That's over 5,000 square feet here. I think that there's parts that maybe show a little bit of dating, but the kitchen, the lot, everything, that's a fantastic street too. So I'm feeling that one big time. Appaloosa, I think, is a good deal too. If you can call a good deal over $1 million, a lot of value here. 5-bedroom, 5-washroom. And again, lots of updates. There's no shortage of updates in these homes. Finished basement. Imagine watching movies here, going over, picking out from your built-in, DVD organizer there. You got your pool. You got your probably just under an acre. Might be a little bit over an acre. It's hard to tell from the measurements. Great looking home. Yeah, absolutely. And then we got one up here at 1.3 on Inglis. So the other one was over in Carlisle. This one is much closer to, I will call those people back. This one's a lot closer to Brookville, up by Guelph and 15. So the one is west, the other one's up north, and if you want to call it northwest. Nice looking front door, and nice ceiling effects here too. I mean, again, no shortage of upgrades here. Could you get much better than that kitchen? You probably could, but not much better. All around nice. The basement's done on this one here too. The pool. I would probably take the previous one over this one, and for my own personal taste, I like that Conservation Road. And hey, if you can save a couple $100,000, why not? So that's our list for today. I think the win on this one here is that you've got a main floor master bedroom, or it could be the one previous. But anyways, check it out, and that's our list. That's our week. Hope you had a great time and have a good time this weekend. I heard Sunday the weather's supposed to be bad, so stay safe. We'll see you back here on Monday. Okay, bye for now.